What's up, you guys? I'm back with a new view of the new for the YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell for post notifications. Today, we're about to react to creepy TikTok videos. Tune in.
In the darkest depths of the ocean, a hidden world teems with life, where mysterious and otherworldly creatures have adapted.
I in Tennessee recorded this Sasquatch in broad daylight.
I'm afraid.
Look at the arms on it. Look how long the arms are.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Damn, y'all. Sorry, couldn't even see that.
Massive.
Oh God. Hey, just, you see that?
Look at that arm span. Watch when he grabs the other tree.
I'm afraid.
Look at the arms.
Oh my God.
And it's not a human.
Oh my God. Hey, just, do you see that? Do you see that?
Filmed near Tennessee.
I'm afraid.
These creatures are.
I just got my dad to get on OBS, so he gonna start streaming. You know, he do a lot of sports, but I'm pretty sure he gonna stream on other things too, react on other things too. But y'all go check him out, man. Big Meyer 34. If that's not the correct, what's the name to look for? I'll put the link in the next video or somewhere on my channel somewhere in the description, either in this video or the next video. So yeah, shout outs Pops.
Amazing.
Oh my God. Oh
Shout out to Dad, because I don't think he liked Pops. Shout outs to Dad, man. Shout out to my daddy.
God.
They test and see if your friendship is fake.
Pay attention how your friend acts when you're in a group versus when you're alone. If they act differently when you're in a group, the friendship may not be as genuine as you think.
Apparently, monkeypox is now declared a national emergency by Whoville.
Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. I have accepted that advice. The detection and rapid spread of a new clade of Mpox in eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported Mpox, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying. In addition to other outbreaks of other clades of Mpox in other parts of Africa, it's clear that a coordinated international response is essential to stop these outbreaks and save lives, and leveraging our on-the-ground presence to prevent transmission, treat those infected, and save lives.
2,654 cases in Los Angeles County.
Damn.
Just looking at the destruction of what the Mpox does to the person's skin makes my skin crawl.
I don't want to get that. That's not good. This is what I was talking about, y'all. Look at this lady face. Look at this shit here. Nah, that gotta be a costume, man. Yeah, I just don't understand. What is going on here? Hell no. Whoa. Got it.
In the darkest depths of the ocean, a hidden world teems with life, where mysterious and otherworldly creatures have adapted to survive in extreme conditions. Here, glowing lights dance in the abyss, revealing shapes and forms that seem to defy nature. These deep-sea dwellers have evolved in ways that challenge our understanding of life on Earth, with bizarre features and uncanny abilities perfectly...
That just goes to show, man, anything people think is fake, I mean, anything you can think of or imagine where it's damn near real. From ghosts to aliens to all that, it's damn near real, man. Because how, it's just crazy. Look at these, look at this. And they still haven't found, like, they haven't covered the whole world and all the oceans. It's crazy, man. But yeah, we live in a real Pokemon world.
Suited to their shadowy realm. It's a reminder of the vast, uncharted wonders that lie beneath the waves in a world we are only just beginning to explore.
Stop eating sugar for 2 weeks. This is what would happen. You're going to lose your craving for sugar. You'll be able to go longer without food. You're going to have a lot more energy because now your body's tapping into your fat reserves to produce its energy. You're going to lose more weight. If you were depressed or had anxiety, you're going to feel more up. You're going to start thinking better, more concentration, more focus. You're going to notice your skin is just a lot better. It will have that healthy glow. You're going to notice throughout your body there's going to be a lot less inflammation and
I think the craziest thing is that there's sugar in almost every product in the States.
Wait, what?
What the heck?
Wait for it.
That's crazy.
What
the heck?
Wait for it.
What the heck? What the heck?
What is this?
Somebody say warning.
Yeah, it starts off as like a black smoke ring, and then it turns to like a fire ring.
Apparently, this is a can of worms. And Forbes just put out an article said researchers confirm time and again that the gaps between psychological science and spirituality are wide. Spiritual practitioners claim the 8th of August to be the day the universe completely opens a cosmic gateway known as the Lion Sea.
That was the first time we've ever heard of it.
It has something to do, like you're saying, with astrology.
I told you I was an Aquarius. You did. Maybe that portal's why I didn't sleep good last night. Probably. It was calling to me. We're going to check it again in January, so let's just go see it out. And you'll be in the 4th dimension forever.
Everybody's like, I lived there, I didn't see it. Is this true?
But it's in a forest. Like, it's in a forest. Guys, you can't see things in forests.
According to psychology, confidence comes from accepting your insecurities because they don't define you, but how you respond to them does. It comes from facing your fears every day until you don't fear them anymore. It comes from setting your own standards because you have consistently met and exceeded them. It comes from not worrying about what will happen, but having faith that you will find a way to solve it. Confidence is not a skill to learn, it is a life to be created.
I don't think people understand just how spooky Houston can be. Let's dive into the haunted heart of the city. Houston Haunted Tours will take you on a journey through the city's most eerie locations. One of the most iconic stops, so the Jefferson Day.
Sometimes, the only thing more difficult than running a business is finding the right words to market it. Lucky for you, our new AI content generator doesn't sweat words. Just tell it what you want to create.
Jefferson Davis Hospital, built in 1924 over an old cemetery. This place is a hotspot for ghosts.
Forms that seem to defy nature.
Here.
Walls, chills, right? But that's not all. In the historic downtown area, old buildings whisper tales of tragic deaths and mysterious disappearances. Visitors often report cold spots and glimpses of shadowy figures. It's like stepping into another world. The also includes haunted bars, theatres and homes, each with its own spine-tingling legends. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, Houston Haunted Tours promises an unforgettable experience that will leave you with goosebumps. So are you brave enough to explore Houston's haunted past? Join us if you dare. Houston Haunted Tours, where history meets the supernatural.
It's not that all of a sudden people are realizing that Mark Zuckerberg is cool.
That's crazy. So they got a supernatural tour. Well, I'm pretty sure they got that in a lot of places, probably every state down there, which is really crazy. I watched a video and they had this abandoned, big ass asylum, man. It was crazy. I'm like, damn, all these people homeless out here and all that. I know it's haunted, but man, that shit had to be like 4 or 5 acres of just buildings, empty buildings, and they wasn't that bad. Well, it's crazy, man. The supernatural shit is real. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Mark was always cool. You know, when you look at the early videos of Mark, he is literally 21 years old or 20 years old, sitting at the early offices.
Comment in the chats where you from.
And he's like talking about how he came up with the coping feature because he was drunk one day. And like, you could tell, like, that was a kid who was awesome. But then the more wealthy he became, the more that whatever money and fame probably intimidated him, the more that he kept his real personality. When in reality, he was always awesome. It's not like he just became good at jiu-jitsu yesterday. Right. He was doing this for years. Right. It's not that he just learned how to surf. He was doing this, but it wasn't necessarily being expressed because the right people weren't around him telling him, you should talk about that. Nobody was telling him that.
What was the very first extraterrestrial that you saw on these bases? Like the first time you actually saw a living being that was not human like us?
That's the tall whites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So could you tell us a little bit more about that first meeting? Because obviously I would think
tall
the very
whites
first time you actually
that was
see a
kinda
living
racist.
being, it's clearly not one of
Tall
us.
whites.
It has to be just an absolute landmark moment in your entire life.
Actually, indirectly, by seeing these from afar and seeing these through different windows and different programs and then reading about them. So I had a really good understanding of, you know, what was going on way before I was even able to see these. By researching programs that I was allowed to. So they're breaking you in first just by watching videos and watching and reading books and reading things on their database system that have to do with the past of working with these beings and these creatures.
Give us a description of what they look like, any other specific physical identifying details to start with.
Sure. They're over 7 feet tall. They have a small face, a little bit smaller than ours. They're very slender in the arms, very ectomorphic, as we would say. They have a very fluid movement that's actually like a dance. So it's kind of like this when they move. They're articulating their joints and their limbs are flexible, not like ours, which are really rigid. They also have a very deep understanding of all of, you know, our belief systems, and they're very compassionate. And they're very smart. And I've seen them from afar, probably 6 to 7 months before I actually, you know, was actually next to a few of them and during a project.
Was it easy to tell the difference between men and women?
Yeah. There was a feminine, more slender facial features, and the eyes were a little bit not as large.
What was their form of communication? Did they speak with their mouths?
They're very telepathic. They can speak perfect English and other languages, all the languages actually. But you don't have to, because they'll just look at you and they say, when you have to look, please look back, because it's this eye thing that they do. When you see their eyes and your eyes, it's like a link of some sort, where it's like however it works, it's downloaded everything that they're thinking to you. And they're very receptive to you as well. Like, they know everything about you once you meet them.
Imagine how comfortable a conversation would be if you're talking to somebody who already knows everything you're thinking. They know your past, and they just know you well, but you don't know them. That sounds pretty uncomfortable.
It can be hard to see at first, but if you slow it down, you can see a dark object falling from the air.
Oh shit.
Initial reactions from viewers ranged from skepticism to curiosity.
Oh no. Yo. That shit is crazy. That's one thing. I don't play in that water like that. And if I go get on the boat, it got to be close to the to land a little bit. Or I need about 4 or 5 bubble coats, man. I'm not playing with that. Titanic messed it up for me real bad. So yeah, go to the mall. That joint started moving right. Ooh, ain't no joke.
Switch to Chrome to load your favorite sites fast, so you can browse with ease.
Visuals at his first 360 show that sold out. Oddly enough, he commented this on one of my videos a while ago and said, "They even got me, man. Save me, someone please." Now, he could be trolling, or is this the truth in plain sight? When you take a look at his...
Spooky, man. Spooky.
Visuals, I mean, someone getting crucified with chains. You have this woman praying with horns on her head, and I mean, you got skulls with horns on them and all kinds of stuff. And I'm not saying these two are correlated, but Shaq is a open and proud Freemason.
Can we get a close up on that? What is the profession? Yeah, which profession we're talking about? Just look at it. Is it a legal profession? Of course it's legal. It's a legal profession. Okay. It's too many times. That's too bright. That's too bright. Go ahead. Oh, Mason, are you a Mason? Of course I am. Okay. Yeah, you might. You might as well put your pinky out when you drink your drink. Pinky out.
In early August 2024, witnesses caught footage of fast-moving UFO orbs in a conflict zone during Ukraine's incursion into Russia. In this footage, a fighter jet can be seen zipping by. But when the footage is slowed down, 2 dark orbs appear in the sky, moving at incredible speeds.
Got leaks. It's been leaked that he owns part of Twitter along with Elon Musk. He's one of the main investors. Everybody on Twitter is freaking out like, wait, so we're all at a Diddy party? New federal court documents reveal that Diddy is listed as part owner of the $44 billion company X along with other investors. I did not realize Diddy was this. Didn't he pay like $1 million to like get rid of Tupac? But bro must have always had money. Now let's see what Elon Musk has to say about this. Probably nothing good. Like, I had no idea that Diddy owned all of this. Did Elon Musk go to a Diddy party? He definitely went to a Diddy party. There's no way he did. There's no shot Diddy has stakes in Twitter were cooked. I mean, I feel like Twitter's basically like a brain dead app anyway. Like, this isn't even, you know, Freak Man owns his app. What do y'all think about this? I mean, so many things behind the scenes of P. Diddy just keeps coming out. Make sure to follow because I'm always going to bring you up to date with the new and improved Diddy news. Anyways, are you gonna uninstall X after this? I see so many people in the comments actually saying, like, Diddy owns this, I'm getting rid of it, which I think is the dumbest thing. Like, who cares who's the investor? It's nothing to do with, like, the inside part of it. What do y'all think about this? Let me know in the comments.
California's man, what? So Diddy Diddy own some of Twitter is crazy, bro. Hey, it's wild. I hate to see Big Brother going through what he going through, man. But like all us humans, we gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's about it. I mean, I didn't know that. That's crazy as hell. But praying for Diddy, we're praying for everybody in the world, man. Onward and upwards, man.
The weirdest problem. They now have so many people driving EVs that guess what's happening? They don't know where to get the gas tax money anymore. Now they're going to start taxing EV drivers. What? Watch this.
With more than 30 million registered passenger vehicles in California, the state says it shells out more than $8 billion a year to maintain the roads those cars drive on. But because so many Californians now own electric vehicles, the gas tax money is starting to dry up, which is why Caltrans wants to instead charge drivers per mile and is now enrolling people in a 6-month pilot program to test out the concept.
Pilot program, 6 months.
Yeah. California is one of those states where they want every nickel and dime. And before you know it, they're going to
Announced yesterday that they are nearing completion of their 30-year study testing the limits of what human beings will eat.
People willingly ate everything our lab created. In fact, they pay money for it. The results continue to surprise me.
Over the course of the study, Domino scientists had found that decreasing the nutritional value and increasing the visual repulsiveness of their pizzas only makes them more popular.
This applies to the crispy melt pizza. It's basically one pizza inverted on top of another pizza. It looks like something no animal should consume, much less a human.
One recent creation is constructed out of a cardboard-based crust layered in Oreo cookie crumbs and drizzled with a wax-like substance.
We hypothesized that the sight of it alone would repulse customers, but it became one of the most popular items on the menu.
The Domino scientists now believe that a certain percentage of human beings may have a genetic predisposition to eat unhealthy foods made from other, even unhealthier foods.
This is crazy. The standard American diet, or the SAD diet as I call it, processed, fast.
And the side are continents emerging from the ocean floor, and they're angry. People were terrified after several haunting clips taken by fishermen, helicopters, and beachgoers showed something unearthly moving beneath the surface, destroying ships and being depicted exactly how the Bible details what would end us. Haunting footage shows several huge tails moving around in the ocean, spanning miles long, to even someone at the beach seeing a huge silhouette in the distance spreading its wings, with experts saying whatever this creature is and when it will rise from the ocean, it will be so large we will not have the technology to fight it. In Psalm 104:26, the Bible warns about a huge creature emerging, and it will not only knock down and stop all ships, but only a supernatural entity will be able to fight it. Known as the Leviathan, the images we see could also just be CGI.
Leviathan has officially awakened. Not only did it move from one side to another, but the land in Wyoming started to open up.
Ready for something wild? That's a fault line.
Yo,
sinking in here.
nah.
2 feet deep.
Now, mind you, this is not the only incident that has happened, because I believe just a couple of nights ago, you can also see hundreds of people running out of the ocean.
Let's see if I can do something real quick. Wow, that's crazy, man. Living in these last times.
Welcome to my new video about Wix Studio.
What you do, get right with God,
to
man.
add this type of animations
Wherever you pray
to
to.
your website without any code. So let's get started. Okay guys, open
Right.
Wix Studio, go to add elements and choose the repeater here.
Ooh, excuse me.
Does anyone know what this creature, and it's flaring up too. Look at the spines on it. I'm gonna lay it flat so you can see it. Anyone know what this thing is?
Please do not touch that, and in case you do, I'm going to share with you in a second how to handle it. But first, that is a bearded fireworm. And no, not the fireworm from How to Train Your Dragon. But instead, this is a type of marine bristleworm, and touching one of these could leave you in pain for hours and leave your skin sensitive for weeks. It has bristles, like you saw in the video, that flared up. Those are filled with neurotoxin, and they can penetrate human skin when you touch them. And when you do, those bristles break off, and they can embed in your skin, producing a painful, burning sensation, fireworm, that can lead to dizziness and nausea. But even a responsible adult could touch one accidentally. And if this does happen to you, make sure to get some adhesive tape to help remove the bristles. Just stick it to the affected area, and then use some rubbing alcohol or ammonia to help alleviate the pain. Hope that helps.
I won't be that deep in the ocean to ever find out what that feels like, so I'm good.
No, that's right. Yo. Yo, that's not good.
You see the clip of her talking about how dare we wish Merry Christmas to people? No.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Right.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. Speak Merry Christmas. How dare we? Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Elon Musk he made a water engine. Boy named Aladdin.
There goes another one. See, if he invented a real quiet
up, and it is their collection of UFO sightings with
and forms that seem to defy nature. These
Excuse me.
You could spend your time looking for a way to grow your business, or you could go to Printful.com to take your brand to the next level with hundreds of premium customizable products and cutting-edge.
then America. It's the exact same as the missing 411.
No
way. The cave systems in America. Isn't that not wild?
How is that?
We talked about the Solomon Islands and stuff, and like, the cave systems of like where these supposed like giants live, and I mean just like everywhere, dude. Indian culture, Buddhist culture. They talked about civilization to escape this mass cataclysm of the flood and stuff. They literally had tunnels or cave systems that went into the earth to the hollow earth where they would emerge on another part of the planet. It's not a crazy thing to like come up with.
And then, but like, okay, on the flippity flip, we also used to think that the earth was flat.
Hey, how do you know?
पेट में कुछ नहीं है, ना आंखें हैं ना अंतरी है।
That fish was completely gutted, still trying to swim away. Wild.
Are you starting to get the picture that it's not just one or two of them, but the whole darn crew is playing multiple roles? Well, if not, stick around because I've been picking on these fellas a lot. I think it's time I turn my attention to the ladies. Because the ladies are getting in on the act just as much. This is well-known actress Halle Berry, and this is news pundit Candace Owens. And if you stick around for this whole video, I think I will provide more than enough evidence for you to realize they're one and the same. And to start with the easy evidence, they just happen to share perfectly symmetrical faces down to the nose, the mouth, and even the eye alignment. And that just doesn't happen unless they're the same. They also just happen to share exact same hand mannerisms.
Come on now.
I don't know about you, but I don't see a lot of people shaking a fist when they speak. They also both just happen to be very chummy with UFC owner Dana White. And well, if you know anything about any of this, you know they have to tell us the truth right in plain sight. And Storm just happens to be Halle Berry's most known character. And well, they just happen to use the word Storm a heck of a lot when it comes to Candace Owens. And that's a funny looking hand gesture. I wonder what that could mean. Probably has nothing to do with that or the black and white checkered floor. It's just all coincidence. But getting back to their physical likeness, I've got a smoking gun, and it doesn't even happen to be the fact that their two pinky fingers just happen to space out perfectly. Oh no. My smoking gun comes in the form of birthmarks, because birthmarks are very unique to the individual. And she just happens to have those two very unique birthmarks on her wrist. In fact, there's even a third one there. Now let's go take a look at what Halle Berry has on her wrist. Zoom in. Oh.
Yo.
Two very similar birthmarks. And a third one.
No. That's kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, that's kind of crazy. Is it here? Oh no.
Actually, what I am is I am somebody who has left the cult of science. I have left the mega church of science.
Here's a really easy piece of advice. If you've seen them on the television, stop listening to them, no matter how good they make it sound. Why do you think they want to ban TikTok? Because there's people like me on here trying to actually expose this and bring you truth. Stop listening to the TV. And as usual, you know, this is all for entertainment. I know they're completely two different people. I mean, look, their lips are off by a fraction of a minuscule amount. Entertainment only.
As far as Halle Berry and Candace Owens, I mean...
Well, that's it, y'all, for this one. I'm about to come back on this joint in a few minutes.